I still remember the invitation card because of how heavy it felt in my hands. Thick ivory paper, gold embossed letters. My parents' names printed larger than life, like they were royalty inviting the world to witness their love. 35 years of togetherness. That's what it said. No mention of children, no with family, just them, as always. I stood in my small apartment, card trembling slightly, and told myself this time would be different. People mellow with age, right? Maybe this anniversary would soften them. Maybe for once I'd be seen not as a mistake, but as a son. I ironed my only good shirt twice. The arrival. The banquet hall smelled of jasmine and expensive perfume. Crystal chandeliers hung low, scattering light like broken stars across the polished floor. Guests laughed easily, uncles, aunts, distant relatives, family friends who had known me since I was a child but somehow never knew me. My parents stood at the center, greeting everyone like celebrities. My father's smile was wide and practiced. My mother's laughter rang louder than the music. When they saw me, something flickered across their faces. Not happiness. Recognition. "Ah, you came," my father said, glancing at his watch. "Yes," I replied softly, "happy anniversary." My mother looked me up and down, her lips tightening. "That's what you're wearing." I swallowed. I thought it was appropriate. She leaned closer, voice low but sharp. "For someone who never achieved anything, you could at least dress better." Welcome home. Childhood echoes. As I moved inside, the hall blurred into memories. Being 8 years old, holding a report card with mostly B's, my father laughing and saying, "Well, we can't all be smart, can we?" Being 13, overhearing my mother tell a neighbor, "He's slow, not like his cousins." Being 19, begging them not to compare me at a family gathering, only to hear my uncle say, "At least your parents are patient. Not everyone can raise a disappointment." They never defended me. They smiled. The speeches. Dinner passed with forced small talk and clinking glasses. I sat at a corner table, alone, watching families lean toward each other, whispering, laughing, sharing warmth I had only seen from a distance. Then came the speeches. My father took the microphone first. 35 years, he began proudly, through hardships, sacrifices, and of course, raising children. A pause. The crowd smiled. He chuckled, "Some children bring pride, others teach patience." Laughter rippled through the hall. I felt heat crawl up my neck. My mother took over next. "We always dreamed big for our family," she said. "Not all dreams come true, but we learn to accept reality." Her eyes found me. "Even if it's disappointing." Silence fell, then awkward laughter, heavier this time. Someone clapped. I didn't hear the rest. My chest felt hollow, like someone had scooped something vital out of me and left an echo behind. This wasn't accidental. This was planned. Public humiliation. Then came the slideshow. Photos of their life together, weddings, trips, celebrations. And then me. A childhood photo appeared, me at 10, awkward smile, crooked glasses. My father's voice boomed through the speakers. This was the year we realized not all kids are geniuses. Maury laughed. Another slide, me at graduation. My mother added, "We were just happy he finished." Someone whistled, someone laughed too loudly. I looked around, searching for a single face showing discomfort. Some avoided my eyes, others watched with curiosity, like this was entertainment. I felt small, smaller than I ever had as a child. 35 years of marriage. And this was their highlight. The breaking point. I stood up. The chair scraped loudly against the floor. The room quieted, not out of concern but interest. "I think that's enough," I said, my voice shaking but clear. My father frowned. "Sit down, don't make this about you." My mother hissed, "You're embarrassing us." I laughed. A short, broken sound. "You embarrassed me my entire life." Gasps, whispers. I continued, words pouring out like something finally cracked open. "You laughed when people mocked me. You stayed silent when relatives insulted me. Tonight, you turned your anniversary into my public execution." My father scoffed, "You're too sensitive." That was it. That sentence. The one I had heard in every language, every tone, my whole life. The goodbye. I took off my jacket and placed it on the chair. I spent years trying to earn your approval, I said quietly, but I finally understand something. They stared, confused now. I don't need it. My mother's face hardened. Don't be dramatic, you'll regret this. I met her eyes, really met them, for the first time. No, I said, you will. I walked toward the exit. No one stopped me. No one called my name. The doors closed behind me with a soft thud. And just like that, 35 years of silence finally made sense. Aftermath. I didn't go back. Not that night, not the next day, not ever. I changed my number, moved apartments, started therapy, learned that humiliation disguised as jokes is still abuse. Some nights were hard, guilt crept in. Society has a way of telling you that parents are sacred, no matter the damage. But pace slowly replaced pain. For the first time, my life wasn't built around proving my worth. I chose myself. One anniversary, one humiliation, one final goodbye. And in leaving, I finally arrived at a life where I was enough.